One of the wonderful things about coming to a new country is that you get to taste some of the amazing dishes that are unique to that country. In coming to Canada, I was introduced to this amazing treat. Today on Jay's World Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a Canadian treat, Nanaimo Bars. They're really simple, they're absolutely delicious, and you won't be able to stop eating them. To make this very Canadian and really tasty treat, you're going to need 1 cup of butter, which we're going to divide into half, 5 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1/4 cup of white sugar, 1 beaten egg, 1 3/4 cups of graham cracker crumbs, 1 cup of flaked coconut, 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of custard powder, 2 cups of confectioner's sugar or icing sugar, 4 squares of baking chocolate, and 2 teaspoons of butter. Now, to put these bars together, we're going to be doing 3 separate steps. The first one is really easy, and basically what we're going to do is make a crust on the bottom, which is chocolatey and delicious. We're going to start off using a double boiler. Now, if you don't have a double boiler, don't worry, you can still do this. Just take a pan, such as this one, a saucepan, and put about 1 inch of water in, and then use a bowl such as this one, or if you want a metal one sort of similar to this, into that. I find glass is a little bit easier to moderate the temperature, and what you want to do is just bring it up to about a medium heat, so that what it starts doing is just giving a gentle melt to things that are in there. And we're going to start off by putting in our 1/2 cup of butter. So remember, I said we're going to divide our butter into 2, and this is where we're putting our first half. We're then going to add in our cocoa powder, and finally our sugar. And then just very gently let that melt down and mix together until it's nice and smooth, just stirring it occasionally to keep it mixed up until the butter has all melted. And once all of our butter is melted, we're going to beat in our egg for about 2 to 3 minutes until the chocolate starts to thicken again. And once it's a nice thick consistency, remove it from heat. Still using our whisk, we're going to start off with our coconut. Just get that going. And at this point, I'm actually going to switch to a wooden spoon. And now we're going to add in our graham crackers too. You want this to become a nice, thick, chocolatey base. And once that's really well mixed together, we're going to put it into an 8x8 pan. And we're just going to press that in because this is going to become our lower crust. Just like that. And now we're going to pop that into the fridge while we make our second layer. Now, to make the second layer, you can do it a number of ways. You can do this by hand. I'm going to be using my hand mixer, but you can also use a stand mixer if you want. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with our other half of our cup of butter, our heavy cream, and our custard powder. And we're just going to beat that until it's light and fluffy. And when that starts coming together, we're going to, a little bit at a time, add in our icing sugar. And you're going to keep adding until all of your icing sugar is incorporated and the whole thing is nice and smooth. And once your mixture has become nice and smooth, we're going to take our base out of the fridge and carefully layer this on top. Really, quite simply, we're just going to put it all in and then spread it around until it makes a nice even layer across our base. And once that layer is complete, we're going to pop that in the fridge while we do the third and final layer. Now for the third and final layer, all we're going to do is we're going to melt together our chocolate and our 2 teaspoons of butter. Really simply, you can do this in a microwave if you want, but you want it to be relatively runny because after it's melted, we're going to spread it on top of our pan. And as soon as your chocolate is melted, we're going to very, very carefully, quickly get it onto the top of our dessert. And then we're just going to spread that evenly over the top. And now we're going to pop that into the fridge until that chocolate is nice and hard. And once that chocolate has set, we're going to slice this up and enjoy. I actually cannot wait to tuck into these. Now I will confess, I doubled up the chocolate to put on top because I do like a slightly thicker layer. And if you buy them in stores here, they're really, really a thick layer. But I don't want too much, although chocolate is the most important meal of the day. What I love about this uniquely Canadian dish is that they only started becoming popular in around 1954. So they haven't been around that long, but they are truly amazing. And what I love is that you've got this mixed crust, which has got a little bit of coconut in it and that nice little crunch of the graham crackers, and then a nice smooth and creamy layer in the middle and the chocolate on top. I can't wait to try this. That does not disappoint. I'm a big fan of coconut, and I love the coconut in there. And I just love the way the coconut and the graham cracker actually give a really nice flavor to this, but that creamy, custardy frosting in the middle just melts away, and that chocolate on top is just the perfect accent to this amazing treat. You've got to try this, and if you do, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below how these turned out for you. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and remember to turn on notifications so that you know when my next video drops. Remember too that you can follow me on all of my social media, and those links are below in the comment section as well. Now, if you would like to try some of my other treats and snacks, you can hit this playlist right here. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy eating.